Hey guys, my name's Aaron Massey, and welcome back to another episode of Homeschooled. Today's project is how to install a GFCI outlet. What the hell's a GFCI outlet? That's a great question. I'm gonna answer it right now. GFCI outlet stands for Ground Fault Circuit Interrupter. That basically means that it's a safety mechanism inside the outlet itself so that it shuts down anytime there's a fluctuation in current, making the outlet unusable, thus protecting the person who may be holding an appliance that's plugged into. GFCI outlets are mandated to be anywhere from 3 to 6 feet from a water source. That said, there are some older homes that don't have them in the necessary places that they should be. Check around your house in your bathrooms, your kitchens, your exterior outlets, and make sure that they're GFCI outlets. If they're not, I'm gonna teach you how to replace them right now. I rate these projects by how many F-bombs you can expect to drop while tackling the project. This one is pretty easy. Although, I will say you do need to have a little comfort in working with electricity. For a complete list of tools you need to tackle this project, take a look in the description below. All right guys, so this is what we're working on today. We're gonna fix this crappy wiring. There's so much wrong with this, it's not even funny. It's just a Romex piece coming straight out of the wall, runs down exterior wall here, goes back into this round receptacle. On top of that, they've got a regular, not GFCI outlet that just is crooked in the box, and then they've just gone and slapped that box to the side of this paneling that was here before I tore it all out because it was infested with termites. So what I've got here is a GFCI outlet. You'll know because it's a reset and test buttons right here on the middle. I like the slimmer ones. You're welcome to get whatever you want, but that's what I got. First thing we need to do is turn off the power to the breaker that operates this unit here. This particular unit is attached to the garage, so I know the garage breaker handles it. But if you're not sure, plug something in and go and test your breakers. Make sure whatever it is that is plugged in turns off when you flip the breaker, and you'll know that's the room that you're working in or the wall that you're working on. And then make sure you go and label your breaker box so that way next time you'll know that that's the breaker. You don't have to go back and go through and test all your breakers and figure out what goes to what. Now that the power's turned off to the breaker, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out of here because this is ridiculous. This is garbage. Don't ever do this. If this is what you're thinking about doing, call a professional because this sucks. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna attach my outlet box to the framing, and then I'm gonna run my wire through it before I staple it in place. That way I know I have plenty of wire to work with. Romex stapled in place, that way it won't go anywhere on us now. So you've got your ground, your hot wire, your black, and your white wire, your neutral. Unlike typical outlets, GFCI outlets have these little pocket holes where you could just put the straight end right into it as opposed to having to bend the wire around it and then tightening it down. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to connect our ground wire, which is the solid copper here, to our green ground screw on the bottom of our outlet. Put it in our little pocket here, take our screwdriver, and then just tighten it down. Next we'll install our hot wire or our black wire, which is this one, into our hot side. If you have any questions, it's labeled right here on the back. Hot wire here, white wire here, meaning your neutral goes to this side, your hot wire goes to this side. You can also tell because the hot side is gold, the neutral side is silver. Next we'll just take and we'll bend our wires, put our outlet back into place here, line up our screw heads, and then just tighten it in place. All right guys, so we're almost finished. I took the time and I put the new paneling on, hit it with a couple coats of paint so it's nice and clean. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our faceplate and we're gonna put it on and give our outlet a nice clean finish. Now that our faceplate is installed, we've only got a few steps to go. We're gonna turn the power back on to the breaker, and then I've got a circuit tester here which you can get at any hardware store. It outlines any of the problems you might have electrically. So we're gonna plug that in. It shows 2 correct orange lights, which we have. Last step we're gonna do is we're gonna test and make sure that our safety mechanism inside our GFCI outlet is working. We're gonna hit the test button. No lights are on, meaning that it has no power. We're gonna hit the reset button. Power is on. We've got 2 orange lights. That means everything's correct. That means we've got a functional GFCI outlet, and we are done with this project. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Homeschooled. As always, if you have a project you need to be schooled in or a challenge you'd like to see me tackle, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below. And also, follow me on Facebook. I'll put a link in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, and make sure to check out more episodes of Homeschooled. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.